Now, in 2012, you probably encountered our first guest, our next guest indeed, when he was a contestant on the weight loss programme, The Biggest Loser UK. At the time of entering the competition, he was only 24 and he weighed 23 stone and 6 pounds.
Now, after 2 years of hard work and a complete lifestyle change, Gerard Burke has shed a remarkable 12 stone. And Gerard joins us now to tell us how his life is completely changed. Good morning to you, Gerard.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Do you feel good?
Oh, I feel completely new person, without a doubt. You know,
you're smiling.
Gerard, it's important to add to the introduction there that normally when we met previous Big Loser winners before, and Paddy, of course, the most best known, he did stuff with us. They were by and large tall people. I mean, he's 6 foot plus.
Yeah.
You are not a tall person.
No, I'm only 5'8", and I was carrying what, 23.5 stones.
So I was asking you about this before we started. I mean, apart from the fact that you were, morbidly obese, your health must have been in serious danger.
Oh, definitely. At the time as well, I was smoking, and that didn't help either. But there was days there where I couldn't catch my breath, and I suppose that was one of the reasons why I decided to change my lifestyle. Was, I didn't want to die young. I wanted to live a happy and healthy life. So when I actually stepped up in the scales and saw 23 stone 6 pounds staring back at me, tears just came out of my eyes, and I was like, right, I have to do something about this.
Would you have been aware of what weight you were, or were you just trying to avoid it?
Oh, I was always trying to avoid it.
Okay.
The scales was never my friend.
Yeah.
So
just ignore that reality.
Ignore it and just get on with my life. But when my health started, I won't say deteriorating, but I was getting unhealthy, and with my whole breed and everything, I was like, okay, things need to change.
What was your daily diet like when you were at that weight?
I might have 4 or 5 bars of chocolate, a few packets of crisps, but it was mainly when it comes to night time, I would have a large pizza, chicken dippers, wedges, and a big bottle of Coke to myself. That was every night.
That was dinner?
Fail. Yeah, without
every
fail.
night?
Every single night.
And were you conscious of the amount of calories and fat you were putting into your body? No,
if I'm honest, I was in that little rut. As I used to say, I was stuck in a hole and I couldn't climb myself out.
Yeah.
It was just like a vicious circle over and over again, Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
But
you did always struggle with your weight, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, my whole life I did. I was always a chubby teenager, and it just started getting that bit. As the older I got, I suppose it just came on me that bit more, and it was no longer puppy fat.
And what kind of things did it stop you doing? I mean, were there moments in your life when you were that weight where you thought, I wish I could do this, that, or wish I didn't feel this way?
If I'm honest, it kind of stopped me from living my life. When I was 19 and 20 and 21, I never used to go out drinking, or, it's not all about drinking, but socialising. I didn't socialise, I didn't like going into town, I didn't like shopping.
What about girlfriends and relationships?
Girlfriends, I was with a girl for 5.5 years.
Didn't you? You went on the Biggest Loser together,
yeah,
didn't you?
We did, yeah.
And did that break you?
I don't think it broke us. It just, the time ran out,
Okay.
It wasn't meant to be anyway.
Moved on, yeah.
One of the things, Gerard, I noticed in the shots, there's a large scar down the front of your tummy. Can I ask you what that's from?
Yeah, I was only 3 pounds 10 ounces when I was born. Wow. So I had to get my appendix out. And because I was so small, they couldn't take them from the side. They had to cut me down the middle.
The centre, really?
Yeah. But that's going to be gone next month. I'm going over to Prague.
Yeah.
Well, that's tell us about that, because we saw in some of the later shots there, as the weight comes down, because you've so overstretched the skin.
Yeah.
No matter how much elasticity, and you would have quite a lot as a young man,
exactly.
It just never goes back to where it was or where it should.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm going over to Prague. A company called Beauty In Prague are doing surgery, and basically it's a tummy tuck. It's a full abdomniplasty, and I do have excess skin.
We're seeing the shot now.
Yeah,
So I suppose that's the side effect of losing all that weight, isn't it?
Exactly.
The skin is just falling.
That was only in 90 days. I did a 90-day challenge, and it was just, I didn't stick to any plan. It was just how much I can change in 90 days.
It's extraordinary, actually, Gerard. If you look at the second shot, the 90 shot, we can see the excess skin, but there's a hell of a set of abs going on under there as well.
I can feel them as well. That's the thing. I feel like once I get this surgery out of the way, it's completed. You know, I'm normal. That's all I've ever wanted to feel was normal. And okay, I might be the size now, normal size, but because of the excess skin, it's just...
So this is the last stage of the process to give you your confidence back.
Exactly.
But you're a fitness instructor now, aren't you?
I am. I'm a fitness instructor in Ora, Grove Island down in Limerick, and the guys down there are fantastic. You know, that's exactly what I want to do for the rest of my life, is be in the fitness industry. And thanks to them, like, they gave me the opportunity.
Well, you know, bodybuilding, Limerick is the capital of bodybuilding in Ireland. The best bodybuilders in the country have come out of there and there's a great tradition of it down there.
Yeah.
So might we see you in a contest in the future?
You never know. You know, I wouldn't rule it out. To get the abs on
What would you
first.
say to anyone, Gerard, who's watching this morning, and you know, there's people all over the country trying to lose weight, whether it's just a few pounds or whether, you know, they were in a drastic situation like your own. What would you say to them?
I'd say, like, as long as you're in the mindset, you know, if you're in the mindset, all it takes is eating healthy and exercise. You don't have to do any of these fad diets.
No, it's a simple formula, isn't it?
You know, it's eating healthy and exercise, 70-30, 80-20, whatever you want to call it, eating healthy and exercise, but make sure you have the mindset.
Yeah, you need to want it.
Exactly. You know, if I didn't want this, I wouldn't be sitting here right now after losing 12 stone. I'd be still sitting on my couch, probably watching you on the television, so...
Do you ever worry about falling off the wagon? That's gone? You're never going back?
No. Past tense.
Look at that for confidence.
Well, that's what you want. Maybe that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? It's like the difference between me now and before. Like, I won't say I'm cocky or anything like that, but the confidence. You know, I didn't have any bit of confidence. I wouldn't even walk down the street before, whereas now I'm literally walking down the street and I'm holding my head high and I'm, how's things? You know. So yeah.
And you look great.
Thanks a million.
I know your girlfriend Tracy's here this morning.
Yeah,
and,
like,
she's very proud of you.
Definitely. Tracy, my girlfriend, and my mother, you know, those two have been key role in me, like, getting to this, you know, to being successful, and the amount of, I won't say what they put up with, but, you know, they put up with it.
Well, look, we wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Gerard.